Today, I'm going to talk about my shifting experience.
Hello, hi. My name is Helen, and I'll be talking about my shifting experience. My shifting experience was not a alone journey; it was with my friend. So, disclaimer: I am so sorry if I stutter or laugh out of no reason. It's just me. So, my shifting experience started around middle school. So this, like, me and my friend Ariel, we are like, we're gonna go to senior year now, so it's quite a while. Around like 7th grade, 8th grade, I think possibly 6th grade too, in that sense of matter. So me and my friend Ariel, as I just said, we kind of go way back in middle school, around 6th grade. So it was a time where, like, anime and all that stuff. So we were getting there, and so not only that, we also had like sleepovers back to back. So like every night, every day, like we'd have sleepovers every weekend. Like we'd have sleepovers. And that's my little brother. Whatchamacallit. So then we'd watch anime, we'd order stuff, we'd order food, and we'd like, at the time, like character AI and all that ass on it. So we'd use Wattpad and whatever and all that stuff. So whatchamacallit. So then one day when we were having a sleepover, we were watching anime, we were on our phones, and then she was like, hey, like, I just found this thing called shifting on TikTok. And I was like, what is that? I don't know that. Like, tell me, what is it? And it's like, unfortunately, she's not good at explaining, and I'm personally not good at explaining, but in a sense of what shifting is, taking your subconscious or consciousness, like subconscious, I think, and then going to another reality, which is like, this is our current reality, and the other one is like, dream reality, kind of like lucid dreaming. So I was like, oh, that's so cool, like, I get to see my man Aaron. I love Aaron. So we started we started like researching, finding out methods and all that stuff, and that same night we decided to shift to Attack on Titan, because it was around that time where Attack on Titan, I think it was around season 2, season 3, season 2 and season 1 was already published, and season 3 and season 4 was coming out, and also Demon Slayer on the season 1. So at that time we had already finished Haikyuu and The Promised Neverlands and other animes from there. So then we went and got paper and got pencil to write our script, like, this is gonna be my name, I'm gonna look like this, I'm gonna have hair like this, it's gonna be colored this color, or my eyes, or my features, yada yada, like my body or whatever. Yeah. So we did that, and that same night I didn't shift. It didn't happen. So I think from the first start also my friend didn't get it, like she didn't shift or whatever. So then it's okay, we're gonna try again, right? Like, it doesn't matter, yada yada stuff, right? And every time we had sleepovers, we would like shift, we would do our scripts and all that stuff, and it was fun, because it was like girl stuff, girl core, hello. And so we did that, and I'm so sorry if I'm saying and like that's like literally my vocabulary words, but we did that, and we kept on doing it and all stuff until we tried with different animes, and we tried again with Attack on Titan, and I think it was like 3 days into it, my friend was able to shift, and I was like, when we woke up, did all that stuff, and like our earbuds were like kind of out, because like still with earbuds on, listening to subliminals and whatever, or listening to meditating guided shifting. That was not guided. No, I'm not even gonna try that. So you know what I'm talking about. It's people who shift. So whatchamacallit. So she's like, Helen, I shifted. And I'm like, ain't no way you shifted. You're a fucking liar. And oops, I'm sorry. And then it's just like, no, I actually did shift it. And then she told me, like, my script on that time for that DR was that I was going after my man Erwin. Like, nobody was gonna stop me from going after Erwin. And and all that stuff. And she was telling me the experience, like, dude, like, that was kind of like, wait, I don't quite remember what she said, but I do remember that she did tell me what I did, because we both shifted together, we were shifting together. So like, so she told me the stuff that I did, and I got with Aaron and all that stuff. I was like, oh my god, like, I got with Aaron and all that stuff. So then, how do you call it? Well, I couldn't shift. We tried. I think it was like multiple times in, I think like a month or 2, and I didn't get it. Within that 2-month period, I just felt like, for some reason, it's just my judgment, but I just feel like people who are creative kind of get an easy way through it, because I'm not creative in a sense of way. During middle school, like, I sucked at drawing, I sucked at, like, creating images off my top of my head and all that stuff. So visualization was kind of like an end for me. Like, I wasn't really strong at it, but I did like play violin, like, for most of my elementary school and middle school. So I was smart in music, but not smart in art, artistic wise. So I'm so sorry. So then there comes one night. Like, I was starting to give up at that point. I was like, man, maybe shifting is not for me. Like, maybe it doesn't work for me. Like, I don't know. Like, because I believe in my friend. I'm not calling her a liar or anything. Like, I just feel like it doesn't work for me, So, I'm like, And so then we decided to shift, and do a script for Demon Slayer. I forgot, who was I going after? I think I was probably going after Zenitsu. I don't remember. But, we did a script, and, we did guided meditations and then subliminals. And we went, we were both in bed. We were shifting together. Lord behold, but I tell you, this actually did work for me. Like, I did not believe it, but it felt like, I think at that time, I don't know what I did with my, like, CR hour and DR hour. Like, like, for example, like, every 2 hours here is, like, a month over there, or, like, 2 months, I don't know what I did with that, but I did shift it. It was just that it went too fast, that I remember. So, so from, from there, I remember that, I woke up in a room. And I'm sorry, it's so funny to me because I'm like, dude, like, that's the only time I've shifted. And I woke up like in those mattresses, shoot, I don't forget what they're called, but the Japanese mattresses on the floor and all that stuff. So then I woke up and I looked around and, like, dude, I saw Tanjiro. I saw Tanjiro and I saw Nezuko too. I saw my friend partially, but I can't remember that part. And for some reason my nephew was in our DR, and I was like, what is my nephew doing here? But whatever, right? We're just gonna go with it. And there was a scene in our DR, which from what I remember, where, like, we were fighting, like, a demon off and yada 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 stuff. It was too fast for me to process, but it also went kind of slow enough for me to remember. So, like, I was kind of upset, but I mean, I did shift it though, so that's a progress.
Thank you for watching.